Good evening, everyone. Today I will discuss listening, Part B, with a focus on question analysis and answer selection. Let's begin by reading the question. You hear a vet talking about her involvement in the management of the practice where she works. Question: how does she feel about her role? Now, let's examine the answer options. Option A: she accepts that it's become surprisingly complex. Option B: she wishes her boss took more interest in the finances. Option C: she values the greater understanding it gives her of her work. Now, before we go through the audio script, let's prepare ourselves to focus on key elements. Pay close attention to key words in the question. In this case, the vet's feelings about her role. Key words in the options. Words like surprisingly complex, boss's interest in finances, and greater understanding of her work. Clues in the audio. Look for phrases that describe the vet's experience, her relationship with her manager, and how she feels about managing finances. While listening, note any contrast words like but or however, and cause-effect language that might point to the correct answer. Now let's move on to the text.
At first, when I took over the financial running of the practice, I felt rather thrown in at the deep end. I really needed to know my stuff and be super organized, especially with the number of new drugs and treatments available now, all of which have to be very carefully costed. It keeps me super busy, but monitoring stocks and so on helps give me confidence and allows me to see how everything fits into the overall picture of working as a vet. My manager's more man, happy to leave me to run this side of things. He's in overall charge, of course, but / can always go to him if there's a problem. I keep him closely informed of what's happening. He's always pleased if I manage to make savings anywhere.
Next, let's review the audio script to find the answer. And first, the vet says, "When I took over the financial running of the practice, I felt rather thrown in at the deep end. I really needed to know my stuff and to be super organized." Here, she's describing the initial challenge, but doesn't express belief that the role is overwhelmingly complex, which eliminates option A. She continues, "Monitoring stocks and so on helps give me confidence and allows me to see how everything fits into the overall picture of working as a vet." This clearly shows that she appreciates the deeper understanding her role gives her about her work. This aligns with option C, which is the correct answer. Now let's address option B. The vet says, "My manager is more than happy to leave me to run this side of things. He's in overall charge, but I can always go to him if there's a problem." This indicates that her boss trusts her to manage the finances independently, and there's no mention of her wishing he took more interest. Thus, option B is incorrect. Final answer. She values the greater understanding it gives her of her work. Option C. Option A is wrong because she does not believe the role is surprisingly complex. Option B is incorrect because she is satisfied with the autonomy her manager gives her. Option C is correct because she values how the role helps her understand her work better. I hope this breakdown was clear. Thank you.